On the count of three, everybody run back to your fantasy. Now.
So I must say, congratulations on the tremendous success of your single, Flick of the Wrist.
Thank you, thank you.
So, what was the method to get people to hear it? Because I know a lot of times artists want me to listen to their music, and you know they spam me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and I don't really get a chance to listen. But how did you go about getting the single out there to the people?
Well, I know the first thing you got to do, you got to beat the streets up. You know what I'm saying? You got to have everybody in the streets just pretty much just feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's how I did it. I mean, I formatted my CDs, put them together, and just passed out like 5,000-6,000 CDs. And then once the DJ started calling, like, man, hey, these people coming in the club requesting your song. You need to be out here working the song. So I was like, man, I didn't even know it was getting hot. I was like, oh yeah, it's time now.
So you were like in the streets hand to hand. You weren't so much on the computer.
Well, I had like a crew. You know what I'm saying? I hired people. You know, we hit colleges, we hit high schools. We hit pretty much every angle, you know, white areas. There wasn't no area that we pretty much didn't touch. We tried to touch every base. Old people, you know what I'm saying? If they took it, if they didn't, you know, we just kept trying to pass it out regardless.
Did you start in your hometown? Because I know a lot of times your hometown, a lot of people could be haters. People don't really pick up on the local talent. I know a lot that happens a lot in Chicago. So did you start in your hometown?
Most definitely. Well, a lot of people, I mean, they wasn't even expecting me to rap. I had like, you know, so when I did come, I was already getting a lot of love from different people in the city anyway. So, you know, they just embraced me even more. You know, I still had a little trial of improving myself. You know, people like, oh, let me see, what are you about? But a lot of my music is generating through the city right now. Like it's coming to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like we from the street, so we don't just know all these advertising outlets and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we had to reach out to certain people to get this music across the world. So that's why we did the deal with E1, you know what I'm saying? So now y'all about to get ready to hear all this music from Chedda Da Connect, you know what I'm saying?
So how are you going to keep the buzz going off of this single to the next single? I know you have your project dropping.
Well, pretty much, I mean, I'm just going to do me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going to abide by the rules, I'm going to turn the music in, but I'm just going to keep on dropping heat. You know, a lot of people, they want to see a lot from the artist, so I don't want to just be in a different type of lane, just dropping the same type of song over and over. Some people like, you gotta keep the same sound. I'm like, no, I don't. it's a lot of different people in the world. They just wanna, you know, they wanna turn up, they wanna be happy, they wanna hear good music. That's what I'm giving these people.
Did you know it was a hit right away? Like as you were recording it when you were in the studio, did you know like, man, this is it? I got one.
No, not at all. I mean, it actually sat in the studio for a while, but when it started generating, I didn't know till it really hit the internet. When I just started seeing the downloads and started seeing the views go up and people just organically posting videos, then I was like, okay, and now we talking. Let's go ahead. Let's wrap this up and put this thing out.
So I know a lot of people claim that they know how to whip the wrist, but how exactly do you do it? I want to see you do it. Like,
well, you know, a lot of people they flick their wrist, they use rollies, they do all kind of stuff, but I hold my hand up.
Okay.
And I drop my wrist.
Okay.
And then I move it like a circular motion. You know what I'm saying? Like you cooking in the morning, you whipping them eggs or you whipping up some, you know, pancakes. People know how to do it. You gotta mix that cake up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get them lumps out that cake. You gotta keep on flicking that wrist, man.
Do you do both at the same time or just one?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you got two watches on or if you just got a wristband on, you got a bracelet on, it don't matter. You can hold both of them up. You can flick your legs if you want.